The dropper of fate strikes again. What will we do this time? Well, it has to do with grapes, and it has to do with interiors. Stay tuned. Sometimes I just walk down the train tracks, or where they'll go, and I think of little train songs in my head, little folk train songs. There's so many folk songs about trains. And in fact, as a folk musician, I play bluegrass and stuff. I love myself a good old train song. There's just something about a train song, okay? So guys, it's jblader back again doing another video on the Olympus Craft SMP. We are playing on a mod pack that has the create trains in it. And soon we are going to create some trains in this area here. Last time we did that landscaping up here and on this part of the base, and I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do today because once again, like last episode where fate decided what we were going to do, it decided 2 short tasks, and you can see we're 2 short tasks less. Last time we did the industrial district walls and we did the fences and landscaping here at the base. Today we're doing a long task and probably 1 short task too. Let's start with the long task. What are we doing today? Wait. Oh, there it is. Winery. We're going to be building a winery here at the base today. Okay, and what is the second short task we're going to be doing? House indoor interior. That's so great. So we're going to be spending a lot of time here doing the interior of the upstairs of the house and then doing the Vinery and Winery mod. I built this homestead when we started the server 2 months ago. We started with this house and then the shed and then the landscaping and the barn back there, and you know, we just did the greenhouses a few episodes ago, and I love this place. It is just such an immersive and beautiful scenery to log on to every day, but the interior definitely took us a little bit longer to do. The downstairs is more or less done, but the upstairs is basically not done at all. The only part that we've done, which is probably going to get moved, is this thing we did in the 3rd episode, which was setting up some basic villager trading. But we have the pickable villager mod here, and we can store these guys, so we don't really need to give them a huge area here. In fact, I'm probably going to end up moving these guys to an area that's a little bit more lag friendly for everyone. So away from the base and to an area, basically, I just don't want this place to lag. I will move them into an industrial district. So there's some space to clean up here, and then we've got to build a bedroom, a bathroom, and maybe like a sitting kind of lounge area up here, or multiple bedrooms. So that's going to happen. So I'm over here at Styrkat's base. She is going for a winery style base, and even though we're not going to be doing a winery, I think setting up some of these vinery stuff, it would be a great addition to our homestead. So we'll need some of these vinery posts, and then the different types of grapes. Can I right click this? I can, and it gives me a grape. Interesting. Does that give me a seed? Uh-huh, it does. Well, I might walk down through here and borrow a few grapes for some seeds. So I'm going to collect all the different types too. And thank you, Styrkat, for letting me borrow these over here. And let's see, what else do we have here? A cherry log and apple logs. These just give the vanilla apples. Cool. Kind of nice looking trees too. So if we go into our inventory and we type in Vinery, you'll see that there is a bunch of different items in here that we can play around with. You can make a bunch of different wines, which we might make a few of these. And then mostly we're going to be dealing with the aesthetical stuff. So we've got things like the bags of grapes, the crates for different wines. So not too much stuff to play around with, but it'll be the perfect amount to tackle in this episode. I think this area around the back of the house right here is going to be a great area to put our rows of vineries, some fruit trees, some cherries, some cherry trees. Yeah, I think this is going to be the perfect spot. Let me get a few more pieces of wool, and I think we've got everything to start our vinery today. This is where we're going to be putting everything for the Vinery mod, and if I open my inventory, you'll see I have a ton of stuff already crafted up, which is super exciting. There's just a few more pieces that I need to craft. Here on page 2, you'll see that there's an outfit that I really want to try to get. So we're going to need a straw hat. That's easy enough. We should be able to get a straw hat, 1 straw hat, 1 red apron. Okay, a pair of pants. I'm hunting wabbits. I figured that I would kind of use the mini-map to look for some animals, and I can't seem to get that setting right. But these supplementary cages, I can grab some animals, and I grabbed some foxes and a few penguins in case we want to set up an enclosure. Perfect, perfect. Come here, come here. Oh, I figured that running to a... Stop. I figured that running to a snow biome would be the best place to find these guys. It's so hard to click. So I'm going to set up a way for us to breed these so that we can actually farm the leather or the feet, the rabbit's foot, if we need to for some reason. I'm going to keep the rabbit farm very simple because, well, I only need some rabbit leather, so let's just make something temporary. And he's stuck in the glass. How did I even manage to do that? Get back here, come on. Well, this place is nice and hopping now, and I'm going to let these guys grow up, the ones that haven't, and we'll be able to breed them, I think, with carrots. Oh, that got their attention. I have particles off. Okay, perfect. That works. I added a feed trough, animals feeding trough in here, and put some carrots so that these guys can keep breeding while I'm over here until all the carrots are done, and that'll allow me to humanely remove... I need their pelts, okay? One sidetracked expedition later, and I think that we can finally go ahead and craft up these boots. Okay, now we have the entire outfit. So this outfit will allow us to use bone meal, and it won't be consumed. So I'm going to take off the armor and stuff. I don't really need that on. How official do I look? I look pretty dang official. I don't know. Yeah, this is as official as it gets for sure. Now that I've got unlimited bone meal, it's time to get our green thumb. We're gonna make some vine stems and plant some plants. So I think I'm just gonna do a few rows here. I don't need to do too many. Let's see, 1, 2. We'll skip 2 and then come over a few more. That should be a good start. In here, I've got all the seeds that I think we should need. So let me grab those. We'll get these. So if we just right-click these, they will start going. So let's do that. Ooh, I really like these. I don't have quite enough seeds to line up every row of our winery or vinery, but I'm gonna at least got enough to get this started. Nice. So let's see if this bone meal has any effect. Does it have any effect? It does. So we can just sit here and bone meal it, and because we're wearing the outfit, we can just infinitely bone meal this. Seems a little strong, but I did have to kill some rabbits for it, so I think it evens out. Well, let me get the rest of this planted with my bone meal, and maybe expand it a little bit. I'll be back in 1 minute. We've got all of these planted now, and something else that you can do is actually place them here and they will grow. I think this is a one-time kind of use thing, but very cool possible decoration. For example, maybe we go down here and we place a few of these and let them kind of grow their little grapes and keep this area a little bit cleaner. If you guys know me, I love adding detail too, so we're going to be adding some trapdoors here on the end to kind of cap everything off. I'm not going to be labeling it for now. We're just going to be capping it off here. And then I definitely need to add some detail, like some coarse dirt, some rooted dirt, anything like that. I think below this will really be nice. For the end ones here, we had to kind of put lattice work on a block. So I just went with the oak log, and I actually think it works pretty well. Maybe we run this across. I feel like this is something that I've seen at some farms. I actually grew up very close to a winery, and there was always like events kind of happening there. Some were kind of like free fun events. Some of them were a little more upscale, but it was really cool to go and see their like wine processing area, which I always thought was really cool. Oh, that's really beautiful. Perfect. Well, I think this is a fantastic start to this area, and let me do a little bit of terraforming. I'll be right back. If you're following along at home, you do get unlimited bone meal, but it does take the durability out of your clothing, so just keep that in mind. But I don't really need unlimited bone meal anymore, although the straw hat is pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. This is quite beautiful. When you add in the landscaping, we use the brown mushroom blocks, rooted dirt, and the coarse dirt with some grass and prairie grass around the outside. Chef's kiss, am I right, guys? Come on. I think that this is quite beautiful. I'm loving it. Place this chest out front to put all of our Vinery stuff in, and there's still a bunch of stuff that I want to play around with that is in the Vinery mod, like the calendar, the storage pots, the flower boxes, all this stuff. The recipes are really, really simple. They're basically some flaxseed for the basket, but the rest of them are just wood and different wood types. But I'm simply out of time to do that today. So the next one we're going to be doing a wine cellar underneath the house, which will be exciting. But the other task that I wanted to do today, of course, was the upstairs of the starter house. I haven't done the interior there yet, so I'm going to put all this stuff away, and let's do a little time lapse of decorating the upstairs of the house. I realized while filming that time lapse that there's a good chance you're not going to be able to see anything once I got the rooms in here, but I wanted to walk you through it. Really simple. We've got two hallways, one that's going to go over to a little nook. We're going to keep the library in here for now, and then this long hallway is broken into bedroom 1, bedroom 2, the long bedroom, and bedroom 3, the master bedroom with a extra bathroom here on the end. This is master bath. Actually, I could connect these. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. This is just for fun. I've been adding these simply little light bulbs around here because I think they're a good source of lighting. Right now I have my night vision ring on, or off, so it's a little dark. So I put glowstone in the floor. And what we're going to do as far as decorating is use carpet to kind of cover up some of our glowstone and lighting. And I can get some different colors in here eventually. So I'm going to try to decorate these rooms, although decorating interior, not my strong suit, but let me get to decorating and see if we can't come up with something cool. I put the night vision ring back on so that we could get a better look at this place. Definitely looks a lot different with the night vision, not as moody, and I never know what's enough sometimes, but we added a little desk here, so a little sitting area, workstation area. Over here, we got some paintings in the hallway. First bedroom, really simple storage up high, room for the bed, a painting, a chair. Same similar thing in this room, a little bit fancier of a bed setup. Giant painting, few chairs. I always like adding the plants in the corners like this. I feel like it helps bring a little greenery into it. We got the big master bedroom here and the little bathroom with a sink in it, kind of like a half bath maybe. And then in this room, we have the larger bath with the shower, and I guess this is supposed to be a toilet and a sink. We got to use some imagination on this one. But finally, the upstairs interior of this area is done. The downstairs we did in another episode. It's basically all done, and I don't think that I'm ever going to get to doing the attic. I mean, maybe like a long, long time from now, I can do the attic. But for now, you know what? There's actually a good amount of room up here. I could use this for something. Either way, that's two more things off of the to-do list, which is super exciting. Thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in today on the Olympus Craft server. We got a lot of stuff happening on here, so make sure you check out the other server members if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button because we're going to be back over here very soon, starting another project of some sort. Whatever the droppers tell us, we'll do it. It's getting close. See you next time, guys.